Start with a big headache for travelers at Charlotte Douglas. As we speak, dozens of airport workers are on strike during one of the busiest travel weeks of the year.
WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane joins us now live from the airport. Richard, this is now making national news since we are a big hub here in Charlotte. You've got more on how this could impact holiday travel plans.
Yeah, absolutely. Good afternoon to you guys. Good Monday afternoon. We are just ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday, where millions of folks are expected to travel. At Charlotte Douglas, close to 1 million people expected to be through that airport. And some of the folks who service that airport are now officially on strike. Right now, they're holding a news conference explaining what they want: better wages, benefits, a living wage, they say, just so they can continue to service the airport, doing things like cleaning those planes on American Airlines, both the planes, the lavatories, also escorting passengers who are wheelchair or need assistance to their gates. They say this is something that they've been fighting for a while. Priscilla Hoyle is with us. She is one of those ABM people who actually, that's a company that contracts to American for you guys. But you're saying you're not getting a living wage. What's the hardship that you're having because of your salary?
Right now I'm facing eviction because of my salary. I can't afford to pay my rent. I have to choose between paying all of my rent, paying my light bill, and keeping food on the table for my family. And that's hard because you shouldn't have to look at your kids and sit here and say, Mommy works a full-time job, but it's not enough to keep a roof over their head.
And we've heard that other of your colleagues are also not at the edge of eviction. They're actually homeless.
Yes, we have a lot of workers that are homeless or living in hotels or struggling to just get by every day to, be able to live. And that's not fair. We should be able to work only one job and be able to survive and not worry about where we're going to lay our heads or if our family's going to be safe.
And ABM put out a message today saying basically that they will hopefully have staffing and adequate levels to make sure that there is no disruption for passengers. But they also said for employees, they said that if you take action by not coming to work today, you could face disciplinary action or termination. How is that with you?
I mean, for us, of course, we love our passengers. We come to work, we do our job to keep them safe and to make sure they fly on clean planes. But at the same time, we need everybody to understand we need to be able to survive too. So we're gonna keep on fighting until we get what we deserve.
And that is just pretty much one of the stories here. This bigger story, there could be some disruptions at some of the basic services, and if the planes aren't clean in American Airlines, they can't take off, and a lot of passengers may be affected. Of course, this is a story that we'll continue to follow and bring you more details, including back in another 30 minutes with more as this news conference continues. We're right here outside of Charlotte Douglas International Airport. This is Richard Devane. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Talking about literally millions of people impacted by this possibly. All right, Richard, thank you.
Well, it's not just Charlotte that could have some travel nightmares this week. According to AAA, nearly 80 million people nationwide will hit the roads or airports this Thanksgiving. Nearly 6 million of those plan to fly, up 9% from 2019. And another 71 million are expected to drive 50 miles or more. As for the busiest travel days, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Sunday are expected to have the heaviest traffic.